Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery and of course Stitchwood Hollow because that's one of my favorite places to be. I wanted to show you the purple dude. He turned out really well actually. I probably should have done this part darker, just like this dark purple would have looked better, or really light, but that's what we did last week. Isn't that really cool? Cool, cool, cool. So, Susan Williams, good morning. Beth, good morning. Nana, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Chris Yost, good morning. Robin, hi, Robin. So, hopefully, we can get some people in and get some interest going because, hi, Jenny. Good morning, Sue and OML gang. Happy Saturday. Well, this week was and still is Fire Week. Jude and Miley. Hi, Miley. Hi, Miley. You're gonna like today's work we're gonna do, so you'll enjoy it, Miley. This week was Fire Week, so everything had to do with fire. Don't know why, it was just kind of striking me, so I just went, yeah, yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Cindy, good morning. Julie, good morning. Ramona, good morning. From Reno, Nevada. I hope it's nice and warm out there because it sure the heck isn't here. That's for sure. We got a little bit of snow and then it went away, but it's still cold. Isabel, good morning, Isabel. Good morning, Jenny Owens. Hello, everyone. Hee hee. Julianne Crookson, hello. Robin, we already said hello. So, okay, trying to get more people. I got to get the Stitchwood going. So, the fire ones are on sale this weekend, and wait till you see these. They're gorgeous. So, let me do that first. So there we go. So this is, I don't like the background. I've run out of black, so I was trying to do something different. So if you can ignore the polka dots, this is the candle of eternal wishes. So it's a magic candle of eternal wishes. Isn't that cool? Look at that flame. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Isn't that something? All the colors and the shading and the swirls, and I was thinking that this background would really work, but I prefer just black. This is the butterfly of fire. Now, isn't he beautiful? Beautiful. So a burgundy and a bright red and orange, yellow, and white are the only colors you need for this. Quick stitch for sure. Just bought them. All right, Julie. The pack of all three are on sale for, I think it's like $14.97 or something like that. They're really good stitches. Love the swirlies. Yeah, isn't that cool? So yes, I didn't name the butterfly. And this one, I tried a different background fabric and I didn't like it either. But look, this is Phoenix Rising. Now, I did name this one. His name is Fox, Fawkes, from a certain movie. So, other than the swirly background, I was kind of thinking maybe it went with it, but meh, not so much. I prefer just black. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to get some more black. I don't know yet, so I'll work on that. Today we're using a scrap. So I like Fox. He's got some runes around him and he's quite magical. Look at those swirlies in there. Isn't that cool? It's funny, the red, it's burgundy and a red and it kind of looks orangey. So that's what we have for fire things. Still working on the fire dragon. He's going to be so good when I'm done. So good. So good. I see Ronog and Karina. Oh, Karina, do we have your attention? Do we? Today we're talking about flames. So I love how this flame turned out. It's kind of glowing. It's kind of lovely. So the colors I used, I have a red. It's in layers, right? So I have a red and it's on the machine. Next, you can use an orange, any kind of orange. And then the next is a bright yellow. And then the next is a lighter yellow. But you can use any combination of colors that you want. If you wanted to make it pink, you could do that. Just use darker to lighter shades. That's all you need to do for it. Darker to lighter shades. You could do blue somewhere in there. Blue is like a, a gas flame that's hot. You could do the outside in blue. There's a lot of options that you can do for it. So you don't have to be flamey. You could do anything that you want. So I played around with it on the computer, and just about everything I did looks good except for greens. Greens looked like a monster threw up or something. I don't know. It was terrible though. Purples, but remember in stitched wood, you can do whatever you want, right? So I stuck with traditional ones for this, but you certainly don't have to. I also find that doing it on the black gives it more hello. And I like that. It's so pretty. So you can stitch this out and make a wish. You get the sigils too for free. Don't forget that. The sigils are interesting. They're patches. Excuse me. Collect them all. Everything. So which one do you guys like best? Wasn't here last week. Was it Creations in Savoir-Faire Market in Paris, helping a friend who sells sewing and embroidery machines. Awesome. So Phoenix, butterfly, or candle. Tell me which one you guys like the best, because I want to make stuff that you guys like. I put a couple polls in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. If you guys want more fire animals, fire things, candles and whatever, you can add that. Or if you want to do like another element, water, wind, earth sort of thing. So let me know what you guys want. It's a lot of fun for sure. So Robin says she likes the phoenix, so Fox the Phoenix. He's kind of cool. It will look better on just black, but I was hoping these swirlies would kind of blend in, but it kind of dulls the colors. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Use what you got, right? So Donna says, love them all. Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially the one that's right on black. Now, I had to stitch him a bit sideways, so he can go whatever way you want. So we need a name for the butterfly. That's the only thing. I just have it as fire butterfly. So if you guys can come up with a name, I can put it in there. So layers upon layers upon layers. He turned out really well, and he's got nice glow around him too. So fire colors, we can do that. There's usually white in it too, but you could use a little bit of silver. I think it would give it kind of a sparkly glow on the outside. It might look okay. A little bit of bling never hurts anyone, for sure. They are all so beautiful. Well, thank you, Isabel. I've been working really hard at learning this technique, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. I just got to get everyone, stitching and sharing and doing everything, because there haven't been that many sales, and I'm not going to make it for another month. The new year will be kind of done. I'm going to try to do a fundraiser if you guys can help me with that, just so I can buy myself a bit of time to get the rest of it sorted out. So, some options. I've actually been working on it for a long time, couple weeks, 3 weeks, um, and I haven't figured out an answer yet. So, I'm going to be relying on you guys to either, there's two things you can do: buy the designs, yay, that would be cool, or share them somewhere. Now, I see in our group people are stitching out beautiful designs. Um, and everyone's like commenting, do it with these ones. Stitch out your stitch wood for sure. For sure. And the monthly contest, oh, I keep forgetting to post. I blink and it's like 10 o'clock at night and I've been sitting here since 7 in the morning, so apologies. Every month we are going to have a contest, and whoever wins the contest, so the best stitch out, the best everything, you get a free design from OML Embroidery. And by a free design, I mean your choice. Your choice. Whatever you want to get. So, and it'll be free. You just have to email me and tell me what your machine uses, and I will send it, and what size, and I will send it over to you, which I think will be a lot of fun. So get into Stitchwood, use your imagination, be creative. Like I said, flames don't have to be fire colors. You could do them any colors that you want and they will still look good. I have my golds collection out here, and even that would look good. They're pretty close, but this is for my glitter, which of course will be coming up for Christmas trees and whatever else, gothic or otherwise, that I can think of. But yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with this. These are great designs. Look at the pile of them that I have already. Oh man. So Ghosty, the RIP Thread Chicken. Did you see this one, Karina? I don't know if you did. There's a black circle with a chicken, and it says, "Rest in peace, Thread Chicken." So that's our first tombstone in the grove. Ha! So we've got a cat. I'm going to do more cats, which is kind of cool. This candle, which is completely different. This is more magical than this one. And jellyfish, I kind of like him. He would also be very cool in different colors. So I'm using pink and white and turquoise. So, and this one is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I like it. Death Head Moth. I love the thread chicken. Yeah, it's kind of cute, isn't it? I just thought someone suggested. I'm going by all your suggestions, guys. So now's the time to participate. Someone said a tombstone with something funny written on it. And the first thing I thought of was thread chicken or bobbin chicken or something. I could have done both together. So we got a nice pile going on here, though, don't we? I'm going to add Purple Dude in here too, because I'm going to end up doing something with them. So yes, every night I take a drawing class. I spend a couple hours learning how to draw all of this in pencil on paper, not on my iPad, and I'm getting it. I think it's really good. I'm really happy with how things are turning out. They get better and better and better. This is probably one of the best ones. So today we are going to stitch out just the fire, because I think I made it bigger, and we can talk a little more about colors. So should you use the light orange or the dark orange? Which one's going to look better? I've got the red on. It's kind of like a deep burgundy kind of color. So don't forget to like this video too, please. We need everything going on. You can share the designs. So if you can't afford to buy the designs, I understand, even though they're on sale until Monday. I get it. I can't afford to buy black fabric, so I got you there. if you can't get the designs, then share it on Pinterest, your Instagram, and your Facebook, whatever you have going on that. Jesse Gibson, good morning. That would be helpful to get it around because, like I said, I'm running out of time, and it'll just be one day you'll go to find me and I won't be here because a lot of things are going to happen at once. So help me keep afloat, guys, because I'm drowning. And I want to keep doing this because I love it, and I don't want to move because I like my house. And I've moved my entire life every year being an army brat. It is not something I want to do. I hate selling. Man, my parents, when they moved back to Ontario, and they had a house, I said, "Oh, when are you moving?" And my mom looked at me just shocked, like, "How did you know that?" I'm like, "Oh, I know what you're doing. I see a little bit of paint here and there. That means you're selling the house. It has to be perfect." Just a military thing. They actually did the white glove thing when we lived in military housing. So, yeah, scrubbing the bathroom with the toothbrush is not out of the ordinary for a military house. But anyways, I really don't want to move. I love my house. I'm starting to get it cleaned up and organized, and I really have to get rid of everything to sell it. So let's help me not have to do that, right? So like and share the video. Yeah, everybody get on, everybody else. I can't pay for advertising anymore. So, and I'm sharing and I'm doing extra stuff. I actually have a little video that I was just before this one on. I was trying to put it up as like I did with the other one, but it wouldn't upload. So I'm like, whatever, that's fine. But I'll be posting it everywhere. But share, and if our group is kind of locked, go to either omlembroidery.com and share from there, or simply go to the OML embroidery page. Everything that is on the page is in the group too, and the page is open so you can share away. If everybody shares once, that's like 14,000 shares, and that gives me a survival chance. So we can do that. If you can donate even $5 a month, if a bunch of people did that, I would be fine-ish, but I'd survive and be able to have electricity. So yeah, it's down to that, guys, and I'm not kidding. So let's go to the machine. I'll probably remind you guys again one more time after, because it's pretty important. I don't mean to go on and on about it, but circling the drain. Okay, so the background, I'm using scraps, by the way, and this week I actually have it hooped properly, so yay. Oh, Bobbin Police, I just heard you, Isabel. I just heard you because I know I need to, God, I miss my nails, change a bobbin. This isn't enough to keep, so no bobbin graveyard. I don't have garbage close by because the Mr. Beetlejuice gets into it each and every time, no matter what I do. So I have to put it on the stairs going downstairs and shut the door so he doesn't drag all of the scraps outside. I never put food in it because that I would understand, but he likes to steal the scraps and run. So I've had the door closed, and there's scraps all over my house now. So it's a make work project. Thank you, Beetle. Thanks for that. But yeah, he's cute. I mean, as long as he's having fun, right? But still, on the other hand, whew. So let's do the back. So the stitches, it's nice light stitching. So it is not thick to Tommy. There's no underlay. It's spread out enough. It's pretty cool, actually. So all the designs are basically the same way. Sometimes I use a fill stitch. Sometimes I use a satin stitch. Most of the time I do not, because it just makes it better light stitching. So the majority of them are quick stitches, which are really nice. And like the owl. Whew, I love the owl. Minerva, I think it was. Remember, I did it in glow colors, and it's like, wow. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. I appreciate it. If you guys can do like a $5 monthly donation, I mean, a lot of people do it. It's not. You can go on omlembroidery.com and set it up with PayPal, and it'll automatically just take the $5 out, which is super easy. Super easy. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's I'll get it just in time for Christmas too. Not that my kids work Christmas, so which is, I'm not complaining. They're wonderful kids because they don't have kids, so they immediately offer to take Christmas and the whole bit, so that people with kids can be with their kids on Christmas morning. So they work all the holidays, so other people can, you know, spend time with their kids, which I think is very generous. It just leaves everybody not together at Christmas, so that kind of sucks, but it's worth it. I'm sure a lot of people are really happy that they have that opportunity, so it's nice. You guys rock. Your designs are beautiful. Thank you, Donna. Isabel, thank you so much, Isabel. I'm really having fun. I gotta tell you guys this. This is my style of stuff, and I didn't realize it until I really started it, that this is fun, I guess, and I'm really happy doing this, so I'm really trying very hard to keep doing it. So thank you for the donations. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. It just gives me a little bit of breathing room, and that's what I need. So, you know, like I said, if you can donate $5 a month, and a lot of YouTube channels did it. A lot. So there's the red. There we go. And like I've always told you guys, if I make enough, then we can get rid of commercials. Because that's the only reason why I have commercials, because otherwise I won't get any money, and I kind of rely on the YouTube money. So I'm going to use the lighter one. What do you guys think? Maybe not. Maybe the darker one. Let's try it. I don't think I've done anything with the darker one. Now, another thing is, if you don't have, I mean, everyone should have the basic colors like the orange and the red. But if you don't have two shades of yellow, you can use the same shade and it'll look like you used two different shades. So just kind of keep that in mind. A little bit of difference make a big difference. Chris Yost, thank you so much. Thank you. Much appreciated. So I'm using the dark orange, which is kind of groovy looking. Did I not? Nope, I did not. There you go. That would have been a problem. Let's see how it looks, because like I said, I've never used it or anything. My daughter's working Christmas Day and Eve. She's a shift supervisor at the local convenience store. She says she loves the drama. Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose. I don't know. I just have quiet times. Maybe if there's other people, we can do something on Christmas Eve, because they work Christmas Eve too. Beatrice will probably work nights. I think she said she has Boxing Day off. That may have changed though. And then the same for New Year's, because traditionally I don't drink or do anything, so it's just kind of happy. Isabel, dark orange, yes. Now look how much that stands out. Oh, my orange is a little off kilter. Oh well. See, in Stitchwood Hollow, you don't have to worry about stuff like this, right? Because there's no perfect flame. So when I copied the parts over, I didn't center the orange. See, there's a lot more red showing here than here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Stitchwood Hollow is going to be exactly how I like it. But this flame is just amazing. I am so happy with it. It looks so good. I wanted to see how it looked bigger with different colors. So I think that's cool. But it's taken me a long time to figure out how to do this so it looks glowy but not too heavy, sort of thing. There's going to be 4 layers by the time we're done this, just so you know. But it's not going to be dense in any way, and that is the secret to it. How about this time I pull? Yeah, there you go. That's the secret to it, is that it's not going to be dense, but the colors shine through. Awesome. I used to do the same thing, work so families can have their Christmas. Yeah, I never suggested that to the girls. They just both did it, and I think that's really wonderful. I think the other nurses really appreciate it, which is nice, because I can't imagine, you know, missing Christmas to have to work, missing Christmas with the kids. I mean, people do it, but I can't imagine that. It would be very difficult. So they both kind of save people the heartache, which is nice. Sucks for me, but it's nice. Their first super on the live stream. I love how they keep track of stuff like that. It's so cool. So now I'm stitching the bright yellow. So this is layer number 3. And if you listen to the machine, it is not, you know, thick or anything like that. Amy, oh, thank you guys. Oh, you guys are awesome. I just want to be able to sleep at night. I don't get a whole lot of sleep these days, but this is the bright yellow, and I've got a lighter yellow. However, if you don't have a second yellow, you can do the same color over. We had a fire, and it was blues, greens, and purples. It was so pretty. Oh, blues, greens, and purple. I'm sorry you had a fire, but you should try that. I would love to see how that turned out, because I think that would be cool. That's why I was suggesting, you know, do your own colors. I'm always suggesting that. So, in the original one that I did use the same yellows. I'm not really certain why, but what is it doing now? Oh. Okay. I moved stuff around. So, well, now you can still see a color difference between the 2 yellows. I didn't change the thread. Again, I set it up. I was in a hurry, and I was really tired this morning, but you can see clearly where it is. So you can do that. I like the idea of purples, blues, and greens, though. Make it a nice ombre sort of thing, but yeah, show off your work, because, okay, this is layer 4, guys, and it's not dense. You can hear it stitching just the same way that it does for everything else. So, which is cool. Now this one, this layer, is the actual flame. So you could do lots of different colors for this part. I'm going to do white, but there's a lot of different things you can do. So can you see? Yes, you can. You can see the difference. Even though it's the same thread, you can see the difference in the colors, how it looks, because it's layered so lovely. Lovely. So now we're going to do the flame white, but again, you can do any color that you want. I should look it up and see pictures of flames and see what the different colors are depending on what's burning. That might be cool. Love how you match the colors. Yeah. Well, I'm always thankful I have all the exquisite colors. It makes it a lot more fun. All right, well, this is out of order too. Yeah, I rocked it out this morning. Whoop-de-doo. Can you guys... Nah, it's a little bit difficult. I'll show you guys on the desk cam that it is... You could really see the difference, even though it's the same color thread. I just think that's awesome. Really awesome that it works that way. So you can work with what you have, which is always important. I'm going to get caught up on the keeper's log. Hopefully today. Then I want to get back to work on my dragon. So some of these designs can be really complicated and I overthink them, which is not a good idea because I want them to be easy stitching, right? So I sometimes have to tone it down just a little twiddle bit. So that's what I have to do with the dragon. It is a fire dragon though. So, and there'll be more dragons because I think dragons are mystical and beautiful. And whatever else you guys decide, you guys have come up with some really good ideas. The owl was one. What else was there that you guys came up with and I did? So feel free to... Oh, I just cut the thread. Oh. Ha! I'm so much fun, aren't I? No biggie. No biggie. I don't know if this outside looks good with it so much bigger, but it kind of, when you step away from it, it really does look good. I wasn't paying attention there, but you know, whoop-de-doo. I used to say, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Easily fixed, done. Just moved it back a little bit. So, yeah. So make sure you do, you know, imagine different things. You don't have to do anything quote-unquote normal. Stitched wood, now you can really see the difference, the colors, how they look. Isn't that awesome? I love that. So this just gives it a little more glow, the outside that's stitching right now. It looks kind of weird close up, but from a distance, it looks like a lot better. It looks more like a glow, which is what I was going for. So we're almost done. We're almost done. We need a brown for the wick. And then maybe we'll pick another color for just the tip of the flame. I don't know. Maybe the light orange? I don't know. I'm gonna grab one of my gold colors for the wick. Oh, I'm gonna be doing glittery gold everything because I'm gonna do Christmas designs coming up, Gothic kinds, and whatever other ideas you guys might come up with. More guardians, more things for Stitchwood. There can be a Christmas section on the map. We can do anything we want. And I guess I better do a Christmas dragon too, because wouldn't that be cool? One of the favorite things I have in the entire world is candy canes. I'm not much on candy, but candy canes are my favorite thing. They don't make them the way they used to. So I guess my next option is to make a dragon, candy cane dragon. Or Fire Week, we'll have candy cane week. I haven't bought candy canes for a very long time, but I did have some ice cream from it's a PC brand, so off brand, but it is the best ice cream I've ever had. And I don't eat ice cream because I'm lactose intolerant, and the cholesterol, obviously I can't have that because I'll have another heart attack, blah blah blah. So I bought it anyways, and it was vanilla ice cream, pieces of damn it, sorry Odie, pieces of candy cane and chocolate. And it was the best ice cream I've ever had. I always bought it for everyone else, but I didn't eat it because it made me sick. I just didn't really care this time, and I ate it anyways. It was so good. So good. But that reminded me how much I adore just the old-fashioned peppermint candy canes. And whenever I go to look for them, there's the fruit ones. They've got cool flavors and whatnot. They don't have the peppermint ones. So I'm always kind of disappointed with that. I decided on yellow, by the way, just for the inside bit of the flame. I'm so happy how this turned out. And because I hooped properly, there's no problems. Which is, good. There's movement at my door. No, there isn't. Oh, the yellow does look good. So fire. See what hang used candy canes in your hot chocolate. Oh, I love that. I love that. I just can never get them. They're not the same as what they used to be, which is kind of sad, I guess. I don't know. So look at our flame. So let's look up a little bit closer. Look how that turned out. So same yellows, but they look different. Isn't that cool? Every Christmas season, Publix has that flavor ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant too, but I love it. Some things are just worth it, and that ice cream is, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm trying to find some joy in my day, and that helped. It's food. It doesn't make you feel better, but your brain thinks it does, so why not? Could you do a Christmas decorated tombstone? Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Or a spooky shack, spooky Christmas shack, because I am sure I can put the two of them together. I'm going to write those down because that's awesome. A Christmas tombstone. I think that's awesome. Great ideas. Great ideas. Which would be cool. So I'm glad to know, Sarah, that I'm not the only one that kind of goes nuts for that ice cream when I shouldn't eat it. But yeah, Susan Williams, hang your candy canes in your hot chocolate. Yeah. It's one of my favorite things too, is peppermint hot chocolate. I have some for my Keurig. So look at that flame though. So you could see the difference. Oh, I dropped another thread. The difference the background makes. This is the exact same design, these two, but look how much brighter the black makes it look. This isn't bad, but this is way better. So I'm super happy with my flame. I really think it is good, and I'm finally, getting perfect colors. Yes, perfect normal colors, but you don't have to be normal. Oh, I keep dropping thread and it's coming unraveled. And if I don't pick it up right away, it will end up in my backyard with teeth marks in it. Ask me how I know. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it works out really well with the layering. So again, that's 4 layers and it's not dense at all. And you could see this looked kind of weird the outside when it was close up, but when you stand back a little bit, it does look like a glow. So happy Fire Week, everyone. Thank you for the donations. That's awesome. If you can donate, please do. Now is the time. Seriously, now is the time. Who's normal? Yeah, dare to be different. Anyone who thought I was normal really doesn't know me, because I think outside the embroidery box, and that is also why I'm enjoying creating these designs, because, glowing cats and dogs, mixing celebrations, Halloween, Christmas. Well, I'll call it a gothic Christmas. How's that? Anything that's Halloweeny can be gothic. Just not cutesy. No cutesy. I'm keeping it like not witchy and not too many skulls, but no cutesy wootsy either. So remember, these ones are on sale this weekend up until Monday. Grab them, grab a deal, stitch it out, and see how amazing they stitch. It is so much fun. This is my new favorite one. And I'm gonna make a wish. I don't know what the wish will be, but I'm gonna make a wish for my wish candle. I actually really wish that I had a candle that looked like that, with the swirls and it's like groovy baby. Yeah. So if you guys ever have any Stitchwood questions, like if you don't understand the map, or if you don't understand the Keeper's Chronicles or anything like that, just let me know and I can answer them. If you have suggestions, absolutely suggest away. I'm trying to complete a purchase on your website in Chrome and Edge, and the menu keeps disappearing. I have that problem in Edge all the time. It is super annoying, but I'll double check. I haven't done anything to the website because why? Because I hate doing anything on the website, coding and then blah. It's terrible. So, but I will look into that, because I really want the sales, and I really want you guys to enjoy stitching out for Fire Week. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like this video, stitch, show off, pick colors, do some research on what color flames could be, or not. Just decide what you want. What a difference between the two. Decide what you want and do it. It'll all look great. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys in OML Embroidery University. So I will look at the website. Apologies if there's any problems, and I will figure it out. Thanks again, everybody. Let's have another happy Fire Week. All right. Bye.